All right, Growing Up Hip Hop Season 5, Episode 1. Even though I had already did this video maybe like a week and a half ago about like the first 12 minutes of the first look of Growing Up Hip Hop Season 5, I'll breeze through it and talk about it a little bit. But Romeo and Vanessa are having a sit down and they're talking, and Romeo pretty much confesses to Vanessa that he does not want a relationship, a friendship, a potato chip, any kind of ship with Angela. So like, I guess it is due to like him sending out text messages to everyone, group messages like of praying words, prayers, and like Angela was just like not texting or responding back to most of them. She had already spoken on that though. Like it's a group message, it's not like a personal message to me, so I didn't think it was that important for me to respond, so I didn't, like, most of the time. And so Vanessa's taken back by this, and he asks Vanessa to pretty much throw him a going away party because he has to go film for like some other shows or whatever. And like she says sure. So she asks if like JoJo was invited. He says yes. Then she asks if Angela's invited, and he said, well, I mean, I really don't want her to come, but like she can come, like just like that. So I'm just like, you're like, Romeo, you're being petty right now, because you know Angela used to be like chasing head over heels for you, and like y'all both liked each other, but like one was more expressive of their feelings than the other. Okay, so like let's not even do that. So next we move to Egypt and Sam. Now this part, all right, Egypt and Sam's house is lovely, very lovely, big house. But like to have a big, like expensive, nice house like that, and just to see how junky it was just like, ugh. Why, like I don't know. And I felt like the cameraman was just so shady for like cueing in on all of like the extra piles of like clothes and filth and just like bongs and shit. Like I'm just like, wow. But Tyran and Boogie are supposed to be coming over to Egypt and Sam's house, and like Sam's still in bed and Egypt's trying to wake him up. And like I'm looking at Egypt, like she has this little t-shirt on, and I'm like, I hope she changes before they get there, like, you know what I'm saying, because that would be a little inappropriate. But when they do get there, Tyran and Boogie, like Egypt she doesn't put on any pants, she doesn't like put on anything, like she's just still walking around in that little t-shirt. And I'm just like, girl, that is so inappropriate, because like these are grown men, regardless if this is your brother, and regardless of like you are best friends with Boogie or whatever, like you just should be a little more respectful for yourself and for your guy. Like I just don't think that was appropriate for her to be walking around with that little t-shirt on and hugging people, and it's lifting up. Like I'm like, I can't. So yeah, I didn't really understand that. But like we find out that like Egypt and Sam have been there for like 3 months or whatnot, and so like the reason that Boog and Tyran are visiting is because Sam had asked them to come down because he needed their help on something that is like a surprise. So Tyran, being the good older brother that he is, he's here because he needs to keep an eye on Sam. And I'm just like, good, because it doesn't seem like anybody else is. And Egypt, she just so young and like, I don't want to say innocent, but like she's just so young and young-minded at this point, because like I think everybody can see that Sam is pretty much trying to use her for connections and like a better lifestyle. He already has kids, and it's like, why are you trying to marry? It's like he already has kids, and he knows that by marrying her, that's gonna merge together when it comes to like child support. Like her income, his income, and her income is pretty much her mom. It's not a good look. He's pretty much using her. He's using her for a come up. Like, that's just what it is. And I just don't trust him. And I didn't trust him since last season because of how he came in. Like, it was just so sneaky. So anyway, they're at the they go to the next what's his name, Dame Dash and Rocky are like talking about like how they've been doing IVF and she's finally pregnant. And I'm gonna say, like, I am happy for Rocky because I think she is I think she's a nice person. I think she's a nice person. I like her energy and her positivity. But like, Dame Dash, for you to be sitting in this nice big huge mansion and like having money to spend money to get IVF shots, it's like you were just like, you're always in the media about how you don't have any money, and it's just like you're not doing a good job at showing that, like, at all. But whatever, I digress. It's his business. But Brianna comes over, and I'm just like, oh my god, Brie, where is the first thing I seen when I seen Brianna was like, where's her blue stripe? Where's her blue streak of hair? Like, I missed that blue streak of hair because she used to have like the blue eyeliner underneath it and like rock the little blonde hair and stuff, different colors with the blue, and it just looks so nice on her with her eyes. But like Brianna, she's like in a better energy. Like, she has a lot of good vibes with her. Like, she's in a relationship, a loving good relationship, a healthy good relationship, and I'm so happy for her. Like, she just seems so like so great. Like, she just seems like she's doing great. And like we find out her boyfriend's name is So or whatever. He seems like he seems like the type of person that wants her to be in the right place, in the right mindset. And like, she says that she's gonna even stop drinking so much. But like, I'll just wait and see on that. Like, hopefully, like, whatever she's saying, she's gonna follow through on, because though she was very entertaining last season, I kind of didn't. It was kind of like, I didn't like how it was going downhill for her, because I really wanted her to win, and I still do. So I'm good to see that she's good. So next we go back to the shop. So now we're at the shop with Tyran, Boog, and Sam, and like some other guys that are there with him. And like, Sam says, we're here for a wedding ring, and Tyran is just like, what the, like, bro, no, like, no, I already, like, we're cool, but like, we ain't that cool yet. Like, that is still my little sister. She's still young. This man, Sam, said, give me one good reason why I shouldn't, and I'll give you 10 reasons why I should. And I'm just like, what? Tyran was just like, bro, she's 20. And I'm like, yes, she's really 20. So you know she's young-minded. Sam is older than her. Sam has kids. I already explained that. And it's just like, it just looks like a come-up scheme, and I just don't like it. Then he's like, he has about $2,000 to $5,000 that he's been saving up for that ring. And I'm just like, not even, like, I would appreciate a $5,000 ring, $2,000, I don't give a shit. Like, it's an engagement ring, but like, for him to try and marry somebody, and he already has kids, and he already has kids, that money could have went to child support. That money could have went to like anything else but a ring. Like, and he's proud to say that he, like, this is his money or whatever, like, trying to like be funny about the fact that everybody thinks he's using her for money. But it's just like, regardless, you're still being sneaky, and you're still trying to snake your way into like the family. And it's really sad to watch, because Egypt really loves him, and she's young, and I know how it feels to be in love and young and like not want to listen to what nobody has to say. But like, girl, you need to think about this, like, honestly. So I agree 100% with Tyran. What happens next? So, oh, snap my chips. So Vanessa is on the phone with JoJo, and she's like pretty much going through some last minute touches or whatever for like Romeo's going away party, and like she pretty much relays the messages to JoJo that Romeo just was not feeling Angela anymore. He was being very mean. She was surprised at it. Like, Romeo said that he doesn't approve of Angela's relationships. She doesn't approve of the men that she's around. He doesn't approve of the pictures she posts on Instagram, and like etc. etc. And I'm just like, let her live her life. Let her live her life. You can't control her life, because what I see is that Romeo is upset that I feel like they're playing a game, like that high school game, like I like you but you don't like me, so I'm gonna be petty or whatever. But then the other person gets tired of it, and then like the other person still thinks that the person wants to still play games with him, and like it's not how it used to be. Like, it's not how it used to be. But like, I feel for Romeo to have said like, I'm gonna be there for you and your son, like, you know, after the whole situation, like with the father of her child being murdered. Like, I just felt like he should have kept his word on that, regardless of what they were going through. If you weren't gonna be about it, don't say it, because that's very hurtful. And I feel Angela on that, like, period, point blank. Like, period, point blank. So like, JoJo's expressing like, wow, like maybe it's just like honestly, JoJo is just being a concerned brother. But like, I feel like he needs to just listen instead of responding, honestly, sometimes. But like, that was pretty much the end of Growing Up Hip Hop. I'm going to do another review on this on episode 2. Yeah, I don't know, like, that whole Sam thing is just like really shocking. Like, he's really just shameless, like, and I just hope Egypt smartens up before it's like too late.